Okay. Now it's the final stream of Synnergist for real. Hopefully. So we figured out all the crash stuff last time. So I think we're gonna have a nice, safe stream. I remember being frustrated, like I wasn't able to figure out how to make progress here. And then I just clicked on this guy. I thought we had to use this, we got this hypodermic injector. I thought we had to stab this guy. But we just talked to him, and he'll take care of that for us. This guy looks really out of it.
You strike up a conversation.
How's it going, buddy?
I think he automatically takes it from us. Okay, I guess. Do you work here?
Yeah, man, she is green.
What?
Hey, what's that in your pocket?
Hey, GSE. Welcome on in to the real final stream of Synnergist. The Valium in that hypodermic injector he grabbed must have put him right out, or he's dead.
It looks like he's passed out.
Don't they all just look like they passed out?
You slip the lab coat off of the unconscious doctor.
Pretty sure he's not a doctor. Also, his body looks weird.
It looks like he's passed out.
Can I just put this on now?
You look through the pockets of the lab coat and find a set of keys and a diary.
Get.
They jingle like copper bells.
I think we can use that to get in the basement. Oh, straight into words. My favorite thing in the world, words. Journal entry number 45. They've called me again. I was examining the synthetic acetylene tetropramine, but all I could think about was the temptation. But what it let me do, I sensed them dancing above me like ashes from a campfire, and they whispered to me, secrets held only within the wall's hearing. I started skimming more of the chemical to bring back with me. I hadn't worked up the nerve to use it again. I just kept storing it, waiting to see what I would do. I don't think they've noticed. I keep telling myself I could put it back before they would. But then a couple of nights ago, I couldn't resist any longer and plunged the needle into me. At first it didn't take effect, so I went back to work. But when I was synthesizing the tetropramine, I heard whisperings, louder than before. Only when I let my body feel the sounds could I pick a certain conversation out. They knew things. Strange ones. Outside the door, the conversation seemed louder, so I walked into the experimental cage room, and there I saw something wrong. Patient 19 had altered. No, he had... Well, from within his cage, it seemed as if he metamorphosized. His limbs stretched farther than his joints would allow, and his face, it sunk as if his skin was too heavy for his features. I ran back into the lab, and my leg, I think I tripped on something. I can't seem to remember what. I only recall waking up with cuts on my hands. Let's see what it says down below. Man, this guy must have been on some heavy stuff for him to be so tripped out. How he got himself involved with these experiments is anyone's guess. I walked into the cage room. It must have been just a few hours, but patient 19 had been removed. Lawrence. I was starting to save over these prior saves. Maybe that's just a bad idea, though. So do fresh ones. Can I put this on? No. With my luck, these are the wrong keys.
You unlock the doors.
Oh, let's do it.
You enter the basement.
Let's go get ourselves killed. Oh, I wonder if I'm, do you think I'm number 19? Because I had memories like I was here. I think at certain parts of the game.
The metallic cylinders have the word Noxy stenciled on them. They resemble modern self-cooled shipment containers now primarily used for pharmaceuticals. The arrival times of the various crates can be discerned by the residual dust dating method. Some of them could not have been here for more than a few days, as their cleanliness is very uncharacteristic of the environment. The metallic cylinders have the word... The arrival time.
Okay,
They seem like they're rooted to the spot on which they rest upon, right up against the wall.
make
They
sure
are sealed as shut as the room they're enclosed in.
make sure I check everything, because I missed that hypodermic needle on my own at the other lab. So I had to use a walkthrough.
They are sealed as shut as the room they're enclosed in.
Realize I missed it.
They seem like they're rooted to the spot on which they rest upon, right
Okay.
up against the wall. They are sealed as shut as the room.
This game's
they're
weird, like
enclosed
you can have all these different crates, but if I click crates over here, it'll always go here. Same with the Noxytech, if I click here, it'll always go here.
The reddish beams and posts seem to maintain the primary structural integrity of the building. They appear to be built on an unusually large scale. The power units lie away from the crates. A thick, shielded jacket prevents corrosion and moisture flow.
Get?
Upon close inspection, you see a small panel which seems to be unhinged.
We have one chapter too after this.
You flip
One
open
more
the panel
chapter.
and find a security keypad.
More keypads. Oh wait, did it? Straight into it, huh? Take us home, Tim. Take us home. I do enjoy that. Alright, let me, I tested out, fixing that bug only for the last, getting into that last warehouse. I didn't test it for these regular bugs where he could go. Go to the
You
menu.
unlock.
If you hit
You
escape.
enter the
Man, I see like all these walkthroughs for these crusty old games I play that I have issues with, and nobody else has any bugs and crashes. Just me. Just me. Just... Oh shit. Hold on. No. No. Stop it. I didn't turn down the volume.
You flip open the panel and find a security keypad.
Do I? Where the hell at? What? Wait. Hold on. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got this. Hold on. Alright, take some. Oh, it's because I did things weird. It's not letting me walk him. Okay. Now from the start, I'm going to turn down the sound effects. Use the panel, then crank the sound effects up. Make sure the sound effects are still off. Oh. Actually, sound effects turns off the voice too. Which is odd. Okay, so I think I figured it out last time. It better work. I thought it was like crusty audio files prevented me from scooting forward with the game. You flip open the panel and find a security keypad. Take a closer look. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's just thankfully I don't have to do anything too crazy to fix the crashes, but it does turn off the voice. No, Jesus. Now I gotta figure this out. Now I know I had written down something. I wrote down some kind of code. I think it was like an invoice. Probably for one of these crates that came in. It was like 55501NB-02. This is just set up for numbers. 5. It's a weird 0. The key you press when the code is entered. What? Huh? This key... Oh, it's a look at. 55501. You press the return key, nothing happens. Close the panel and back away. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Well, let me just save. What the hell did I just click on? Yeah. Is there anything around here with numbers? Floodlighting. I don't even know what's the panel for? Does it say? Arrival times for the crates. Catwalk. Can I get up on the catwalk? Try to reach the ladder, but it's just out of reach. You have to go around. Here it is. Wait. Ah. Okay. It couldn't be something as simple as like the numbers on one of these statues, is it? Shield the mace. Get. Is there anything else in this lab coat? Oh, what about the diary? Is there... I mean, there's the journal entry. Journal entry 45. Patient 19. Like maybe 19? 45? Just looking for numbers here. Is there anything in the grass? Looking for numbers or anything that would represent numbers. Hey, Kirst. Welcome on in. Big old buggy game. Gotta use the key again. Tim's a nice guy. He locks up when he leaves these places. I got 2 numbers I can try. Yeah, it looks like that fix I found for the crashes does work everywhere, and that's just turning down the sound effects, but it also... The voice, the narrator, counts as sound effects for some reason. So we can try 45, which is the journal entry. Nothing happens. We can try 19, patient 19. Nothing happens. Try 69, funny number. Anything... Let's see what I got. I forgot what I even have. FBI badge, money, subway tokens. Wait, hold on. UV goggles? Tissue analysis. Wait, no. What am I doing? What I got? Looking for numbers. Looking for numbers. Just pour acid on it. Who gives a shit? Just like the security panel at the other lab. Wire cutters. Oh, wait. I mean, he did have exposed wires. Anything else? There's like nothing? There's nothing? I don't see anything with numbers in here. But we haven't been able to move these crates because we're weak. Can't open the crates and the boxes. It says power units lie away from the crates. Elevated catwalk allows access to the ground level. The staircase to the basement remains retracted. Isn't that how I got here? How did I even get here? I'm assuming I got nothing useful on my pager, right? No messages. I mean, there's gotta be something in the diary, right? What if it's 4519? Like all in one. Journal entry 45, patient 19. Nothing? What if it's 70 for the 70 professional actors used in the game? There was that other code for the safe in the other building. It'd be weird though if it also used the code here. Also, it's weird because I shut off the sound effects. I'm assuming right-clicking is actually clicking these buttons, but there's no real visual cue. I don't even know like what the hell this panel's supposed to do. Look at panel. I don't know. Like, was I supposed to get some other shit at that other guy's office? Or the lab? Or whatever? Oh, where was it? It's Primax. Primax is where that other guy's office was. Should be no crashes without the sound on. No voices. Because when I was checking that safe, that Joe TV guy interrupted me and I thought there was something else. I think I've seen all I need to. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think I have everything. Yeah, it's so weird with this game. The first 2 chapters didn't need any kind of walkthrough. It was smooth sailing. And then the next 2 chapters, it's like where the hell am I supposed... I don't even know what this panel's for. In the psychiatric hospital basement. I'm just supposed to find some numbers somewhere at any one of these places. Is this guy dead yet? No. Can't talk to him anymore. No label or marking. Biohazard bullshit. We already got the hypodermic needle from here. Can't get out the back door. My only guess is that I put on the lab coat and hopefully they'll just let me into the hospital. But I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's a game over. It's like I can't use items on myself. It's not really a thing. Yeah, so no option to put on the lab coat and kind of fake it. So I'm just gonna go in and it's gonna be game over, right? Alright. Ah. Borrowed a lab coat, like really there's no way to put it back on. Nothing else to get from the doctor. Right? There's no like other shit that fell out of his pocket. Can't move the statues. But he's gonna go over there to tell me I can't. And go in the building with a knife. I haven't used the sulfuric acid. Use it on the man. Grass. I guess look again at the diary. I mean, what was the date? 5/3? We could try that. Otherwise, I'm just taking a hit and moving forward. After this, like, I'm adventure game shit. A lot of times these games will eventually just put you in the position where you have to go everywhere, look at everything again, try everything on everything again. It's not going to be 5/3, but whatever. At least I can say I tried. Nothing happens. We tried 5/3, we tried 4/5, we tried 19. The numbers out of the diary. We tried 4/5, 19. I guess we could try 5/3, 4/5, 19. Nothing happens. Alright, so what is this shit? What is this shit? Psychiatric hospital. Search the lab coat to find some keys in a diary. Read the diary. Said you will see the number 313. Did I? Was it like there clear as day and I just spaced out? Oh, it is there. It's on the left. Whatever. I mean, I had the right idea. Shit in the diary. Didn't even notice that there. Oh, and the text is speeding up. It has that weird bug, and I haven't been able to find a way past that. Except for closing the game and reopening. Oh, God damn it. Hold on. Let me just do that then. I don't know what triggers the game to start doing that. Where it will just blast straight through all the text. Like I'm holding down the right mouse button or something.
You want
Uh-oh.
you enter the base.
Sound's back on. Turn that shit off if I want to play the game. Alright. Yeah, because it just blasted through the text after I entered this, so I didn't see what it said. Press the return key, nothing happens. Kiss my ass. 313. I had to clear it first. The door open. Okay. I'm gonna save it again. Turn the volume back where it was. Oh, there it is. It better not crash. I hate going without the voice acting. People? Where am I? Oh, I'm squatting. Tim in hiding spot. How'd I get there? I'm like right in the middle of the room.
The cages are built to contain aggressive animals who must be fairly large for the containers to be the size of a jail cell. The bars, which appear to be frequently scratched from the inside, are marked as highly electrified.
What's in there? Mutant arms.
Some kind of creature appears to be trying to claw at the scientists, but from this angle you can't see clearly.
Now you know they're gonna die. Why would you stand that close to something that can reach out the cage?
They appear to be carefully observing the mutants' behavior. The cavern appears to be, for the most part, naturally formed. On occasion, the irregular rock face displays flattened rock where the wall was evened out. The structure of the cavern is maintained by stocky steel support ribs.
Oh, trank gun.
The large tranquilizer resembles more of an assault weapon than a passivating tool. A sharp bayonet-like dagger is attached to the barrel. The smaller one looks like a handgun and is less powerful. A number of books are shelved here. The spines indicate that some are technical manuals, some are reference books, and one looks like a personal journal.
Mm-hmm. Get those in a bit.
The machinery here seems highly specialized. Many of the parts resemble pressurized gas tanks and pumps. These units are, for the most part, inactive.
Alright. Tim, can I view myself in hiding spot? Looks like I found the jackpot. There seems to be all sorts of stuff going on in here. Better be careful though. I don't want to get caught.
The rooms to the right house the larger laboratory machinery. Among the hardware, you recognize several workstations and a centrifuge. There are many other pieces that are without meaning. A heavy blast door seals the transport tunnel and is virtually vacuum tight. They seem to be automatic. The large glass observation window reveals a control room of sorts.
Okay.
You grab the smaller pistol as it is easier to conceal.
Can I get the journal?
A number of books are shelved here. The spines indicate that some are technical manuals, some are reference books, and one looks like a personal journal.
I have to get that. Come on. One looks like a personal journal.
They do not seem to be connected to any power source.
Am I just gonna start blasting?
This firearm is endorsed by Mr. Sandman. Unfortunately, it is only effective at close range.
Okay, I'm gonna save and start doing some blasting. Get some! I can never take them out all at once. Trank gun in one hand and a letter knife in the other.
They do not seem...
Okay, well, can't stay crouched down here forever. I better get moving before someone sees me. Instantly seen. Sweat caresses your palms as you make your way toward the center of the lab. Making sure no one's close by, you grab some medical journals that lay by your side. They speak of experiments gone awry, and you read them too intently to notice the security guard that creeps up. His presence is made aware to you as he reaches around your neck with a billy club. You thrash around, but he tightens his grip until your body goes limp. Okay. So I just got up, grabbed a book, and started reading in front of everyone? Tim. Can I just... That was by clicking on him. What about this? Is this an opening? Tim, you're being bad. What about this?
Even if you weren't surrounded by scientists who would probably lock you up, the mutant really doesn't seem very friendly.
Talk to mutant. Sulfuric acid on scientists. On the cage. Put on the UV goggles. Use darts. FBI badge.
They do not.
I'm trying to move, and
There's a small keypad, and you don't have the access code.
I think I've had enough of security keypads anyway. Tim knows what's up.
The machinery here seems highly specialized. Many of the parts resemble pressurized gas tanks and pumps. These units are, for the most part, inactive.
Hey, Caslins. Welcome on in.
They do not seem to be connected to any power.
I'm not sure if I can direct Tim to do anything. What if I put on this lab coat? I better do something to blend in. This lab coat might fit me. Better put it on. I've been trying to do that since we got it. It's like the first time in the game Tim changed his clothes. Am I still squatting? He's saving all the time. Let's just walk to the sliding door. How do you do, fellow scientists?
The doors slide open smoothly.
Nice. Oh, wait. How smoothly, Tim? Oh, did it not... Is it frozen? I mean, we figured out a way to get past these stupid crashes, but it's annoying having to turn the sound effects down to nothing and crank it back up so I can hear some narration and turn it back down. Mutant didn't eat me, the game ate me. Alright, lab coat again. Sound is down. Alright, get to it, Tim. Doors slide smoothly, and I go through the doors. Those lasers, and what is it in games? You're wearing a disguise, and then as soon as you get in a different area, it's time to take off the disguise. Alright. I guess might as well just do a new one. Can have a million saves in here. It'll probably crash immediately. Is there a person under here?
Bars of red light seal off the examination table.
I'm touching them. Touch them.
The laser beams seem to be controlled by a complicated control box next to the examination table. You try to read the data with little success as it quickly zips past. It appears to be giving the results of some virtual experiments taking place deep inside the machine.
Water the tree.
It looks as if someone tried to beautify this otherwise drab room with this poorly potted tree.
There's all these horrific experiments going on. Bring in the tree. Water damaged wall.
The stains of dirty water mark the wall and floor of the room.
Must be right next to the lake. I can almost smell the toxic pollution bleeding through the walls. That's nice. Joe TV?
Bars of light prevent Joe from escaping his cell, and a strip of duct tape is keeping him from screaming.
Looks like he's trying to tell me something. I gotta get him out of here.
A complex display is filled with readouts and measurements of the laser beam's strengths. There does not appear to be any switch to turn them off.
Is it gonna be something sweet like that laser thing in the Resident Evil movie? Where it slices up Joe TV?
The controls are meaningless to you.
Damn, if only I hadn't dropped my electrical repair minor after 2 courses, might have had a clue. Oh, sorry, Joe. Grab the laser
Bars
beams.
of red light seal off the examination
Can I
table.
touch them? No?
The laser beams seem to be controlled by a complicated control box.
Alright, pull tree out of pot.
You rip out the tree and take the pot.
Oh.
There is still a little soil in the pot.
Put gun in flower pot to grow multiple guns. What am I gonna do? Like, kill Joe TV. Sulfuric acid on Joe TV. Hydrochloric acid on Joe TV. Acid on the control panel.
The uprooted tree leans against the wall.
Okay, let's just look around. Am I missing something? Alarm light.
A fiery red alarm light is bolted to the wall.
Oh, missed
A
this.
small security box is attached to the wall.
Alright, let's set off the alarm. Let's set off
You
the
can't
alarm.
seem to get a grip on anything to pull open the cover.
Like that letter knife?
The box opens to reveal a variety of plastic tubes.
I heard a noise. Is it my game frozen?
You pull at the tubes, but they seem pretty strong.
What about just the wire cutters then?
You try and clip the tubes, but the cutters won't slice through the plastic.
What else? Just letter knife again. Nothing. Use flower pot on tubes. Adhesive tape. Trank gun on the tubes. Oh, maybe it is sulfuric acid on the tubes. Hold on, is there something else like security box?
Plastic tubes seem to connect. You pull at the tubes, but they seem pretty strong.
Sabotage the system. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything else. Something tiny. Haven't been
A
able to
large
look at
television
this.
monitor sits in the corner of the room, with data scrolling past the screen.
Puddle?
Small droplets of water plummet down into a puddle.
Do I put the flower pot under here to gather water?
You put the flower pot under the drip, hoping that it will fill up.
Tim waits 3 hours.
The flower pot collects the water that is leaking through the ceiling. You wait for the pot to fill, then pick up the pot of water and throw it at the control panel.
You killed Joe TV. The water thrown at the control panel soaks into the circuitry. The laser pointed at Joe shorts out, and you let out a cheer of victory. But the malfunction has tripped the security alarm, causing the lab guards to line up by the doorway. With clubs in their hands, they fantasize about things to come. Excellent. I still count that as progress. Alright.
It looks... You rip out the
So I need to... Because I thought I was gonna, use that somehow on this security box. So it looks like I do.
You can't seem to get a grip on anything to pull open the cover.
I do need to figure
The
out a way
box
to...
opens to reveal a variety of plastic tubes.
Figure out a way to shut this thing off first.
Bars of light.
So he's trying to tell me something. Got to get him out of there. Free
He's
Joe
trapped
TV.
by laser beams. You'll
Observation monitor.
You try to read the data with...
What could I use? Because I tried the wire cutters. Cut tubes with wire cutters.
You try and clip the tubes, but the cutters won't slice through the plastic.
Use the keys. And the letter knife's not working. Piece of tape? Just use the pot on it. And we did try both acids. Is UV goggle gonna do anything? A matchbook.
You melt the plastic tubes and clip the wires inside with your wire cutters.
Big brain. Okay. So now I'm assuming we can go ahead and do the flower pot thing.
You put the flower pot under the drip, hoping that it will fill up.
How long would it take a flower pot like this to fill up with drops? It would take hours, right?
You wait for the pot to fill, then pick up the pot of water and throw it at the control panel.
It'd be quicker just to piss on the panel. Okay, get 'em. Can't seem to get the ropes off. Letter knife? Stab Joe. Wire cutters?
You unstrap Joe TV.
This is chapter 5? Last chapter.
Joe almost have some good leads for him to discover that the psychiatric hospital and quarters were connected by the underground labs. Still, good contacts didn't save him from getting caught, but at least he overheard Victor talking about spreading his ice rock throughout the city. So Dr. Steinman was right. Victor has found a way to exploit ice rock for his own means. Joe said Victor plans to spread the chemical from the Skyline restaurant. But how? I'll figure it out on the way there. I wish Joe was coming along, but he insisted on distracting those heavily armed guards. Before he took off, he also mentioned that his driver was waiting at the loading dock behind the hospital. Maybe I can get a ride from him. It would be a lot quicker than the subway.
Here we go, we got the last chapter here. I don't understand how you would get multiple endings in this game unless it's one of those where you just select something at the very end. 50 hours of gameplay, my ass. Maybe if I wasn't taking hints, I would just sit there for 30 to 40 hours thinking.
The sign reads that this building is an official fallout shelter. A surprising note considering the youth of the building.
Okay, anything else?
A large mobile TV van rests by the curb. You don't have the keys.
Oh, what?
There are a number of rocks alongside the gravel driveway.
Get the universal key. A rock.
You grab a small rock and put it in your pocket.
Am I supposed to go in here?
The loading dock door leads into a supply area inside the psychiatric building.
There is
Oh, what? There's a crowbar against the wall. Who knows what Victor might be doing at the revolving restaurant. Better take this with me. Who's that? Better add the van driver. Professional actor. Oh wait, and how many scientists were in that one room where we were hiding? They're all professional actors.
a relaxed man waits by the van.
Is that the repairman?
Hey man, I have a permit for being out here, so don't even try harassing me.
That's an awesome shirt. What's your name?
It's Dave.
Look, Joe said you'd help me out here.
Never heard of him.
Joe, you know, Joe TV, wears lime green trousers.
Oh, that Joe.
He said you'd help me out.
All right, whatever you need, let me know.
Yeah. It's easy to get all these actors confused when there's 70 professional actors in this game. Can you take me to the revolving restaurant?
Yeah, I was just there a day ago. Hop in.
So here I am, charging off to the Skyline restaurant to stop Victor. We all thought he was such a humanitarian. Why would he do such a thing? Or was being kind really just a front? Did he have this whole thing planned all along? I don't think so. I think something in him just snapped. Maybe too many years in this city got to him. Well, watching this place crumble can get to anyone. But that doesn't justify altering the population to meet his neurosis. I mean, what gives him the right to say what people should become? And what gives anyone the right to experiment on the homeless? Still, I wonder how far he's willing to go for his plans, or how far I'm willing to go to stop them.
Is this gonna be it? What was I at? 35. I don't think I'm ever going to break my habit of just giving shitty names to my save files.
The glass door slides open.
This place was closed after the shooting in chapter 3? 4? Looks like they left the door unlocked. Victor's getting careless.
You go inside.
Oh, I do still have that tranq gun. Is it possible the soft lock, I wonder if... Maybe that's what the multiple endings are. Are these my weapons?
This heavy crowbar shows signs of rust. This firearm is endorsed by Mr. Sandman. Unfortunately, it is only effective at close range.
That must be what it is. Is like I either get the option to beat the shit out of someone with a crowbar, or put him to sleep. Of course, we'll have to try both options. See if that security person's still in here. I don't even think I can get up to the restaurant.
You push the door open.
Because the reservation computer was
You
busted.
enter the room cautiously.
Okay, nobody's here. Oh, secret meeting.
The large monitor can display the output of any of the smaller ones. It also is connected to a video playback device.
Okay, what do we
The
got?
monitors display various rooms within the Skyline restaurant. The output of each monitor is recorded in a tape bank.
Good.
The control panel is unusually complicated for a security system.
I'm assuming I want those tapes as evidence. Oh, am I gonna go through the ducts?
The ventilation ducts are piped through the walls.
Close
The metal
cables.
tubes house numerous electrical devices and digital inputs that are used for the surveillance equipment.
I wonder if I could... I don't know why I would. But I wonder if I could use the crowbar or something on the pipes. Nope, just use it on everything. Pry open panel with crowbar.
You pry open the panel with your crowbar and find nothing but a collection of wires and circuits.
Is it all busted? What's that moving?
The control panel is unusually complicated for a security system.
I intended to just whack this thing with the crowbar, but...
You cut the wire off, but when you reach in to get it, you get a big shock.
What if I tape up the wire? Just use the crowbar again. Just keep using the crowbar. Oh, what if I just pour the acid on it? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
The control panel is unusually complicated for a security system.
Bzz.
The monitors display various rooms.
I don't know. Throw a dart at it. I don't know.
The control. They are beyond your level of expertise. They are
Like, what is that? It looks like something spinning, but like I pried the panel open for some reason.
The large monitor.
Okay, let's see. This looks like a secret evil meeting here going on.
You watch closely as Victor speaks to several individuals.
Gentlemen, with your international distribution and my monopoly on the soon-to-be most addictive drug on the market, we have the combination for true power. Now,
Look, this is ridiculous. You expect us to believe that this is possible? Your proposal is too risky, and I am not going to be part of it.
I've already shown you the proof. That's evidence enough.
Your proof is killing off your city. You cannot expect us to distribute what you cannot even control.
Yeah.
Well then, gentlemen, our business is concluded.
Uh-oh. Blast them. The guys in the front were just chilling. What's going on here? It says that all this is recorded to a tape bank.
All you can see are the dead bodies left by Victor's goons.
I know, but I want... What's under the floor?
Large rubber mats offer traction in the event of an emergency. Large...
Can I get? Operate monitors. Yeah, I want a tape
The
as
display
evidence.
is controlled by the panels below.
But I can't.
They are beyond your level of expertise.
Open ductwork.
The ducts are tightly sealed.
Not anymore. Crowbar.
You detach the end of the ventilation duct. There is just enough room for a person to fit inside.
There always is just enough room for a person to fit inside. I could just squeeze into that space, but it's pitch black in there. Maybe if I had something to light my way. Are you gonna go heavy rain style and just light a match? Oh, do I not have my matches anymore? Use stone. Use stone on monitor. Do I have anything? Like, what about the UV goggles? Okay, let's see. Maybe there is something... flashlight. Maybe. Hey, Sadness. Welcome on in. Need something to light this thing up. Pour acid on myself, I'll see the light.
The ventilation ducts are piped through the walls.
Oh boy. Super late? Yeah, it's 12:30 in the afternoon here. Glad you could stop in though. When I was setting up my times, when I first started streaming, it was hard to like figure out a time that kind of worked for everyone. I wanted to make sure that like some people in Europe would still be able to watch. Some people still in the US and Canada could still watch. 1 a.m. doing math. Yuck. I'm gonna guess there's a flashlight elsewhere. Some kind of gadget attached to this thing. I better take a closer look. Okay. Hit with rock.
Using the rock, you smash open the faceplate of the gadget.
My character has devolved into a caveman. I'm just using the crowbar and a rock on everything now.
Some sort of ID scanner is sitting on the static-filled monitor. It seems to be screwed onto the monitor. An icon of the Skyline restaurant is pressed onto the corner of the machine. It seems to be screwed onto the monitor.
Like, was that all I had to do? What if I just pry this sucker off? Letter knife. That's funny.
Some sort of ID scanner is sitting on the static-filled monitor. It seems to be...
Is that really all I had to do? Weird. Trees I need.
The phone system seems to have been knocked out. You pluck a leaf off the tree, and after a close examination, you throw it away.
I thought it was gonna actually take the tree leaf. Oonga boonga the gadget. Like, I was just joking. But Tim's not joking.
You open the door.
I don't...
You walk out to the atrium.
I don't really see why I would need a light to go through the air ducts. I mean, it's...
The glass door slides open. You go and...
It's probably just gonna all take me to the same place anyway. Like, who cares if I can't see right in front of me? Also, whenever, like, games or movies, they show people going through these air ducts, I'm just picturing this
You enter the room cautiously.
very loud sound of sheet metal popping back and forth. Like, you're not gonna hear this guy going through the ducts.
All you can see are the dead bodies left by Victor's goons.
Okay, well, it looks like I don't have my matches anymore. Toss a stone at the ductwork. Use the pager light. Is there anything in here that would create a light? No.
The control panel is unusually complicated for a security system. Large rubber mat.
Okay. I'm just going to try going up the elevator. I'm assuming somewhere else then has a flashlight I can use. Maybe.
You need to talk with the computer before the doors will open.
Was I actually supposed to use this? Because this looked like something to... like...
It seems to be screwed onto the monitor.
I thought the gadget maybe would have been used to override what was going on with the screen here. What else do I have?
It's too big to fit in the slot along with the data tape.
What about my ID? That's usually what we'd put in here.
It's too big to fit in the slot.
And I can't just take it out. Right? Crowbar on the card slot. Crowbar on the whole thing.
Some sort of ID scanner is sitting on the static-filled monitor. Some sort of ID... No object is too small to have tacky decoration.
True. I must have done this correctly. I don't think really too many times, or even at all in the game, I don't think we have like soft locked ourselves. Not sure if soft locks are even a thing in the game.
Artificial water cascades down the wall on either side of the elevator entrance, with a brilliance only technology can create.
Touch waterfall.
A subdued tingle runs down your hand as you feel the hologram.
Okay, telephones, couch, mosaic. I am looking for... like a flashlight.
The globe is too far out of reach. A large metal globe hangs silently in the air, without any visible form of support.
There's gotta be something here, right? In the security room? There should be a flashlight there.
You enter the room cautiously.
Maybe I'm just missing something.
The monitors display various rooms.
Bump, bump, floor mats. Maybe I wasn't supposed to beat the shit out of the control panel. Let me go back actually. 35, 36. Save, and then... what if I save? I wonder if 35 is before I... It was. Okay, let's operate the control panel.
They are beyond your level of expertise.
Right, so that's what it said, and then I hit.
You pry open the panel.
Right. I'm just gonna load this again so I don't have to go through watching the video again on the monitor.
The control panel.
Like, it wouldn't have me open the control panel
They
for
are beyond
nothing.
your level of expertise.
I tried to cut the wires.
The control panel is unusual. They are be. They are. They are be.
Like, I don't understand. I pried the thing off, and now
The monitors display. The display is controlled by the panels below.
I can't use them.
The ventilation ducts are piped through the walls.
Got the enclosed
The
cables.
metal tubes house numerous electrical devices and digital inputs that are used for the surveillance equipment.
Open tube casing.
Without any seams to pry open, your efforts would require nothing short of a blowtorch.
Or a crowbar. I guess crowbar is not used on everything, but what about sulfuric acid? What about hydrochloric acid?
The metal tube,
Hmm.
the large monitor. All you can see are the dead bodies left by Victor's goons.
Okay. And I can't move these floor mats. I can't do much of anything. I don't think I should be here. Like, it's so weird. It feels like we're at the final part of the game, and like, do I just leave? Like, oh, I need a flashlight. Without a flashlight, I can't do anything.
You open the door.
Also, if I'm supposed to be using the air ducts to go to that restaurant, what was the purpose then of busting up
You walk out to the
the
atrium.
ID thing on the reservation computer? Is there anything out here? I better not leave now. I've got to stop Victor, so I can't leave. So everything that I need should be
Life-giving water collects
here.
around the legs of the Atlas statue. Life-giving water.
Do you think the game would have let me progress this far without having everything that I needed? Because I got the crowbar back at the very beginning. Alright, hold on, let me go. Let's go back to chapter 5 start. Here,
The loading dock door.
There is a crowbar.
it's a crowbar against the wall. Okay, so the game doesn't let you progress. Like, grabbing the crowbar is what triggers this guy to get out of his van.
The loading dock door.
A pile of rocks. That looks to be optional. Okay. I guess then back to the lobby. I could try using everything on everything.
It's too big.
Everything's too big to shove in there.
It's too big to fit in the slot along with the data tape.
Do I just cut the data tape? Wire cutters on the gadget?
Some sort of ID scanner is sitting on the static-filled monitor. It seems to be screwed onto the monitor.
Screwed onto the monitor.
Some sort of It seems to be... It seems...
Like, am I supposed to get something like one of these parts here? It's all treated as gadget when I hover over it.
It seems to...
I don't have a screwdriver. Get a letter knife. Acid. I wish I could cycle through, and shit, maybe I can. Wish I could cycle through my stuff instead of having to click up here every time. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any manual for this game. And then I look up the game on eBay, and all it is the CD. No one has the manual. Is it like Lost Forever? Turn to the lobby. Okay, I'm pretty sure all I have to do now is look for some kind of light, but I can't find anything here. Telephones. Like they already cut the cables. I can maybe cut some more. Glass wall. Throw some rocks.
A comfortable couch rest.
Can't
Pluck a leaf off.
Can't even rest on the couch.
Artificial. A subdued tingle runs.
God, am I missing something tiny? Something tiny. Or maybe I wasn't supposed to bash that thing with a rock. But I don't know, it was screwed onto that screen and the game's not letting me unscrew. I think I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit of a hint to see. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Take the crowbar from the hospital. Pick up the rock from the top of the stairs, then enter the restaurant. Interesting. So the walkthrough says pick up the rock from the top of the stairs, enter the restaurant. So if I didn't get it from the hospital, it will give it to me here, which kind of implies that, yeah, I was supposed to hit that gadget with the rock. Otherwise they wouldn't keep trying to force a rock on me. Go through the door on the right, security office. Look at the large monitor. View the display. Use the crowbar. Pry off the cover. Use the wire cutters. Then the lab coat. That's why I'm stopping here. Because when we tried... Okay.
You enter the room cautiously.
Alright. Yeah, when I'm pulling up these walkthroughs, I'm like going one line at a time just to get to the very next hint there. Yeah, because when I tried using the wire cutters, it was like, you get nothing except a big shock. Maybe I can wrap the lab coat like around my hands to use like gloves. Maybe is that what's implied? Use a lab coat to get wire. Okay.
Using the lab coat to insulate your hand from the exposed wires, you pull out the cut wire.
Oh, damn it. Hold on, it said something. I have not been able to figure out how to fix this issue other than just reloading the game. And that's when the game blasts through text as fast as it can. It's probably just nothing that he said.
Using the lab
but,
coat.
Ouch. Still got a bit of a shock, but at least I have that wire. I'm wondering if that's what I use on the gadget. Oh, and then maybe... Yes. Okay, so this thing's all busted.
A small length of wire taken from the security room.
Do it.
Using the wire you got from the security office, you hotwire the gadget, but the wire does not stay in position.
Tape.
You use your tape to attach the wire to the contact.
And now what?
Some sort of ID scanner is sitting on the static-filled monitor.
The wire you attach is firmly connected. Does this just allow me to go up the elevator without an ID? That must be what it's for.
The doors will not open.
Damn, I must have hotwired it wrong. I don't know, man, I just clicked on it. What do you want me to do?
Some sort of the wire you attached is the wire you
Pry it off with a crowbar.
a pair of wire.
Must have hotwired it wrong. I just clicked on it. What?
Some sort of the wire you
Alright, usually with this device,
it's too big to a tape.
something tells me I should leave it as is.
A tape from the small gadget is wired into the card slot. Some sort of the wire you attached is firmly connected to the contact with tape.
Do I just touch it?
Some sort of the wire you
thought we were
attached is
going
firmly
places
connected
here.
to
Thought we were doing something.
some sort of ID scanner. The wire you attached is
What do you mean I hotwired it wrong? Just pour acid on it. We're done here. Wire cutter? Letter knife. Use the rock again. Weird.
some sort of the wire you
There's nothing else
No,
to do, right? I touched the waterfall again, I guess.
a subdued tingle runs down.
Subdued tingles. It's not letting me in the
The
doors.
doors will not.
I must have hotwired it wrong. Did I actually hotwire it wrong?
Some sort of
or
the wire you attach.
I don't know. Let's see if anything changed here in the security room.
You enter the room cautiously. The large monitor can. All you can see are the dead.
Nothing there. Did I magically light up the duct? No. Operate the monitors? Probably can't.
The display is controlled by the panels below. They are beyond.
What if there's just more wires? I still have the lab coat. It's a shock I got last time. I'm not messing with this again. What do you mean? Wire cutters.
The metal tubes house numerous electrical devices and digital inputs.
It's not letting me in there.
Without any seams to pry open. The display.
These all count as the same monitor for clicking on. Floor mat, nothing. Okay. Like that's... I don't know. The game's making you think you're making progress by hotwiring that gadget, but
The globe is too far out of reach. A large metal.
just leave.
The elevator doors slide open.
Looks like I attached that wire to the wrong contact. What? Oh. And then me opening the door there triggered the elevator door to open.
You take the elevator up to the eating deck.
Alright, let's die. Oh, thank God it lets me save. 38 saves. Well, I guess more than that, because some of them I actually gave names.
A little podium stands by the stone archways.
Drug lords.
Bodies are strewn all over the room.
Search dead body.
He has a large sum of money and a pistol on him.
I'm not gonna rip off a dead...
He has a large...
You're not gonna get the pistol? We're just gonna be stuck with this piece of shit? This says gun, but it's a...
This firearm is endorsed by Mr. Sandman. Unfortunately, it is only effective at close range.
Mm-hmm.
Marble arches separate you from the dead bodies. The velvet tablecloths spread over the tables, matching the drug lord's bloody remains.
Is there anything I can get here?
Bodies are strewn all over the room.
Get.
He has a large sum of money and a pistol on him.
They all count as the same drug lord?
The thick glass shows off an extravagant view of New Arhus. The velvet table...
I can't grab anything on the table. Podium, move podium.
It's bolted to the floor.
Not anymore.
The bolts holding the podium to the floor are ripped out, allowing the podium to be free. You slide the podium closer to the archway.
Chapter 5. Max Crowbar. What am I supposed to do? Get up on the archway?
You hop onto the podium and then climb onto the archway.
What am I doing up here? What are you doing, Tim?
Intricate shards of crystal hang from the ceiling like icicles.
Looks like some kind of hatchway. Get... Oh, is it? Hold on.
Intricate shards of crystal hang from the ceiling like...
Trying to get up there. Crowbar again. Some kind of hatchway. So, like, use the UV goggles to see the hatchway. Use the stone. Or is he talking about this? It's like flickering lights. Or maybe it just says hatchway if I'm clicking on the right spot. Tree.
The leaves, which are perfectly oval and vibrant, have obviously been well attended to. You climb back down.
No! Am I supposed to just keep pushing the podium to the right spot?
You hop onto...
I guess not. Chandelier tree windows?
The thick glass shows...
Maybe just clicking.
There doesn't seem to be any power supply to the opening mechanism.
I must have shorted it out with all my tinkering. Okay, so I just wasn't clicking on the right spot there. Don't worry, I got a crowbar.
The locking mechanism is too strong.
Really? What if I just... Is it like locked? Do I gotta pick a lock? Shoot it with the gun. Splash some acid on it.
A hatchway sits in the middle of the ceiling. There doesn't seem to be any power supply to the opening mechanism.
Shorted it out, but this was blinking over here, wasn't it?
Intricate shards of crystal
throw a rock at it. Darts. What do we have? We tried wire cutters, nothing. Crowbar ain't working.
The locking mechanism is too strong.
So is it locked? Okay, tree.
You climb.
Let's get down. Maybe now he'll take the gun off the guy down here.
You hop.
Oh, shit!
You climb.
Okay. Careful. Or maybe there's something over here. Drug lords and tables. Drug lords and tables. Windows. Chandeliers. Please take the gun.
He has a large.
I'm not gonna rip off a dead man. Come on.
The velvet.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this thing's
Intricate sharp.
it's like some kind of hatchway.
A little podium stands by the stone archways.
There's something over here I'm missing. Tree.
The leaves, which are perfectly oval and
Oh, what? Let's see. What if I go back down and then because the elevator's now open, do you think I can just cut the wire?
some sort of the wire.
Unattach.
It's too big. You push the door.
Wait,
You enter the.
what if... Are these like crazy space age chandeliers
You take the.
where they just light up on their own? Hey, Crit. Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm glad I cut the last stream. We're already going an hour and a half. Looks like we'll get a full stream out of this one. I wonder if I can use the crowbar to like... Yeah, because I don't know how these chandeliers work. If they're...
You hop.
I think we're supposed to be in the future, as seen from the 1990s. So maybe these are fancy chandeliers that produce their own light. And I can maybe like... Get chandelier. Shove it up my ass and then go through the air duct so I can have some light. Yeah, it was more like I didn't want to rush, because if I rush, then I'm just going to end up going straight off of a walkthrough instead of just taking tiny hints every once in a while. And there was some game secret that I wanted to try after the game was finished. And who knows how long that'll take, if I can even complete it. What if I just hit the chandelier with a rock? Most of the solutions in Chapter 5 have been hitting things with rocks and crowbars. not go down here? I haven't been able to get in the
There
hatch.
doesn't seem to be any power supply to the opening mechanism.
That's why I'm thinking maybe my purpose for being here is to get some kind of light. Not to open the hatch. Get some kind of light so that I can go through the air duct in the security room and then crawl my ass way up here, I guess.
Intricate shards of crystal hang from the ceiling like icicles.
Okay, I must be missing something here. All these drug lords, when I click on them,
You climb.
it's not letting me get anything. And all these drug lords, they count as the same person. Like if I click a drug lord over here, he's just gonna go to this guy, always.
He has a large sum of money and a pistol on him.
And I take neither.
He has a large...
I can't.
The velvet tablecloths spread over the tables, matching the drug lord's bloody remains.
Do I like cut up the tables? Pour acid on man. Crowbar on man. Windows.
The thick glass shows off an extravagant view of New Arhus.
Think I've looked at everything. I mean, why would it have me...
A little podium stands by the stone archways.
Why would it have me push the podium over here to get up on this archway
You hop onto the podium and then...
if I can't do anything up here? I can't get in this hatch.
There doesn't seem to be any power supply to the opening mechanism.
Must have shorted it out with all my tinkering, but I couldn't have gotten up here without tinkering, which makes me think I can't open the hatchway. So what else should I be doing here? This area blinks every once in a while.
Intricate shards of crystal hang from the ceiling like icicles.
Get. Get. Please, get. Just right clicking everywhere. I'm thinking like something weird is going on here because the light keeps shorting out. But it's not letting me do much. I can't use...
The locking mechanism.
I can't pry open the hatchway. What?
You climb back.
Try to click on that, it just takes me down. Man, sometimes this game, you feel like you're making a bit of progress, and you're not doing shit. I'm just gonna take a tiny hint. Let's move forward. Let's see. Use the reservation computer, look at the gadget, use your stone, rock on the gadget, blah blah blah. Okay, now we're up on the eating deck. Use your crowbar on the podium, which we did. Push the podium and climb up on the archway. Try to pry open the hatch. Use UV goggles on the hatch. I thought I had used my UV goggles up here because I was thinking to like the goggles are only ever used when there's dead bodies around. There may be just enough power left to make the hatch work. What? I wouldn't have thought that you got these UV goggles and you're somehow going to power up this hatch? Like, where the hell am I plugging it in? Also, what about that air duct? need to find some way to connect the goggles. Connect with rock. Adhesive tape. Connect with crowbar.
The locking mechanism.
Wire cutters? No. Wait. Splash some acid. The only thing I can think of is going back down.
A little you climb.
And maybe now. Wait, no, not that guy.
Yeah.
Maybe use the wire cutters on here? Maybe that'll allow me... I mean, or can I just yank it out?
Take back the wire, discarding the piece of tape.
There we go. Well, now I'm curious about the air duct. It says I can go through there. I wonder if I can use the UV goggles on that.
You push.
I could have sworn I had tried. Do I have anything that'll light up? Use wire on ductwork. Batteries are running low. Maybe I'm just not supposed to do anything.
You need to talk with the computer.
What?
You need to talk with the computer.
Did the doors seriously close when I went in the security door? It looks open to me. This shit looks open.
You need to talk with the computer before the doors will open.
It says open elevator
You need
doors.
to talk with the computer.
Okay, hold on. It looks open. Let me just put this shit back.
Using the wire. You use your...
It must have closed when I went in that other room. Okay, game. Oh, wait.
The label...
Can I not... Is it... frozen?
You take the elevator.
Okay, the elevator doors are open now. What I did was I hit that resume current game by mistake. Should be open? No, it's not.
You need to talk with the computer before the doors will open.
Okay, maybe this is correct. Ish. Or maybe I don't know. Hold on, let me... Do you think it'll take me back? Oh, shit. Let me just do this. I don't have to go back and forth. Okay, like, I don't know if the game's only letting me make progress.
Hop
if I get my ass up here and try to use the UV goggles on this. Because it's happened before, I think. It's the hatch.
Intricate.
Looks like some kind of hatchway. Okay, there's the hatchway. Need to find some way to connect the goggles. Which should be a wire. But if I take the wire, it'll close the doors. So maybe I use my crowbar to block the door so it doesn't close. Yeah. Using crowbar on everything. Chapter 5.
You take the... You hop on.
I'm still really curious about the air duct. And now I think I'm just about to die. I guess we can do another fresh one here. Okay. Are we ready? Is it going to automatically use the wire? Yes, it does.
The lights on the hatchway indicate some power is getting through.
Mm-hmm.
You
Are we
open
doing
the
it?
hatchway and climb onto the rooftop.
Scary. Yeah, Half-Life 2. I'll go full Gordon Freeman here. Hold on. One more, and we're just gonna save over O1. Okay. Wait, what the hell am I doing? What do you think? We beat the shit out of one with a rock, trank the other?
A fairly
Goon. They're gooning. Oh, I thought it was a one shot only.
The open box contains odds and ends of electronic and mechanical equipment. They look like the sort of things required for the fine-tuning of some machine's calibration. Among the parts are several screwdrivers.
Oh, that'll allow me to take that gadget off
Grab a screwdriver.
Off the thing, so I probably do have to go back down below. Emitters.
You can't get the wires loose. The cannon-like devices are attached by pipes to the hub. Some of them seem operational.
This must be where all the power to the restaurant's been going.
You can't get the wires loose.
Just cut them.
You hurriedly disconnect the exposed wiring in the emitter.
Get.
The cannon-like devices are attached by pipes to the hub. Some of
Does it?
the
Do I have to do it over here too? I don't think so. Building.
Few buildings in New Arhus rival the one where you stand. Those that do are relatively new, showing modern curves and large heat-conserving glass paneling. The hemisphere of the biosphere comfortably governs the background.
Oh, there's the Biosphere 3 that they talked about.
A deep blue dominates the higher regions of the sky, with little between you and infinity. Lower down, a white haze hugs all but the tallest of buildings.
Okay, is there anything else here?
The open box contains odds and ends of electronic and mechanical equipment. They look like the sort of things required for the fine-tuning of some...
Nah. Emitters, rooftop access, entrance, hub.
This section of the building does not rotate. It houses the elevator shafts and service tubes that extend to ground level.
Hub manifold.
The manifold panel connects to several corrugated pipes. An unseen mechanism generates a dull whirring sound.
Loosen coupling.
The manifold seems to be pressurizing whatever is going through the pipes. A leakage could result in a serious explosion.
Oh, I don't have my crowbar. Letter knife? Or do I just do it again?
The manifold seems to be...
Screwdriver? On the hub manifold? No. Wire cutters? No. Just use the rock, man.
The manifold...
I don't know if it's letting me climb down hub. Is that different than this thing over
You
here?
enter the narrow passage.
Oh, sweet.
You take out the screw. You take out the...
One at a time.
You take out the screw.
Oh, this is going to get me back down. I wasn't supposed to go up the
You
air
take out
shaft.
the screw.
It's supposed to go back down, but why? What if... Are we sheep shearing? What if... Hey, Pigeon Mitch. What if I'm supposed to get this explosion going and then just like hop on down?
The grill falls off with a clang.
Evil lair.
What the?
It's me, it's Tim.
Victor, I know what you're doing.
Then you're a fool. You must know I can't let you leave.
Yeah, you had us all going, didn't you? You had this whole city thinking you're a humanitarian. You're nothing but a con looking out for a quick buck.
Then you don't know what's going on. This isn't about money. It's about our future. Take a look around. What do you see? Winos, drug dealers, sickness, kids with no future? There's only one place humanity is going, down, but I can change all that. This.
Yeah, by creating serial killers.
That's not it. When I spread my medicine into New Arts, there will no longer be any crime, corruption, or waste. There will be only thousands of individuals striving towards a masterpiece society.
All under your control, of course.
It's the only way. Because, you see, I like to think of the big picture. Too bad you're not in it.
You're told, and it's all you do.
That is me, isn't it? Tech Valley, bro. It's like literal devil with flames in the background and a goatee.
Before. This time I'm not helpless. Tobias.
It's you. You're the savant. Well, it's not your time, it's mine. Ah!
Get him with the rock. Well,
Still in the past. It's time to deal with the present.
what the hell is that stuff anyway? Is that flames or is that orange goop? Yeah, I guess that was this guy's experiment. And he was the dude with the mullet at the start of the game, and in all those...
Hey, you're just in time. He loves me.
Oh, huh? Oh, my head.
How'd I get back here?
Really aching. Oh.
Well, it should be, after the rubble you were under.
Rubble? Wait a minute. Back up. How did you even find me?
I was with Barbarelli. By the way, I'm really glad you had me talk to him. He's a great guy, and he gave me a lot to think about.
See, I told you he was really cool. Underneath all that gruff. But how did you know I was here?
Tim is the worst actor, but I love it.
While I was at the police station, Joe TV sent a message across the police band radio. He said you were at the Skyline restaurant uncovering the key to the serial killer mystery, and that you'd be in big trouble if the cops didn't arrive soon.
Hey, Betamax.
The last thing I remember, the flash of light.
It just sounds like his voice is slowed down.
Something exploded in the room you were in. When I got there, I saw you under the rubble, and I dragged you out here. You know, this is the second time I've pulled you out of trouble.
Yeah, you're bad luck. Every time I see you, I almost die.
Well, here's something to make it all worth it.
Getting it.
Tim, look how the sun is lighting up the Biosphere Dome. You can see out forever from up here.
I already have, but the view's more scenic when I'm with you.
I think that's it. I think one of the endings she dies. Or is dead. I really can't find too much on this game. Shame I couldn't find the manual. Skyline restaurant marred by explosion. Mayor to appoint new police captain. Is that... I think that's actual text. It's just like not digitized very well. Hey, Wintry Mix. Oh, it is real. The heart of the Lakeshore District was again a scene of tragedy last night as disaster struck the Skyline restaurant. Oh shit, is it gonna make me read this whole newspaper? According to technicians who... Oh, it's bringing back the sound effects. According to technicians who later arrived on the site, a coolant system malfunction in the maglev chamber resulted in the worst sound effect in the game. Coolant system malfunction in the maglev chamber resulted in a massive explosion during last night's lunar eclipse. The blast, however, was secondary to the human consequence. Yeah, well, at least it's not freezing here. Yeah, reward for winning. Reading. My favorite. For the second time in 2 days, homicide followed unauthorized entry. After the first incident, authorities cordoned off the area pending a deeper investigation. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that... Oh... Eliciting protests from many upper-class citizens who are regular patrons. We've not yet been able to determine how the perpetrators were able to enter the building after it was shut down 2 days ago, said Jim Stearns, chief forensic at the NAPD. There were no indications of forced entry from the outside. However, we did find some odd signs in the lobby area. The NAPD released no further details on the illegal entry, but local residents reported an unusual number of Ambrose Foundation supply vehicles that afternoon. As one of the Skyline's primary funders, the Foundation regularly provides maintenance equipment. Victor Ambrose, chairman of the Foundation, was unavailable for comment this morning. According to observers, police recovered at least 10 bodies from the devastated eating deck, several of which died from multiple bullet wounds. Upon further investigation, authorities found security camera tapes to be blank, possibly due to electrical malfunctions in the restaurant. That was me. They got no evidence because I was ripping wires out and beating things with rocks and crowbars. As far as the gunshot victims are concerned, we suspect foul play, but we did find 2 heavily charred bodies. I wonder if that's one of the endings. I wonder if I could have gone up that air shaft. I'll peek at the walkthrough and see if that was a thing. Killed in the blast. We're trying to identify the burnt victims, but we've discovered that a few of the gunshot victims have prior criminal records, including drug trafficking and international terrorism, said Stearns. Yeah, because if I went up that air shaft and it got me to the top, I wouldn't have had to rip out wires and all that mess. And then they would have had tapes showing all this evidence. Yeah, we're still trying to identify the burnt victims, but we've discovered that a few of the gunshot victims have prior criminal records, including drug trafficking and international terrorism, said Stearns. Local experts say they suspect terrorist activity. Their theory is supported by rumors that the previous shooting was an assassination attempt on Ambrose's life. Stearns said he disagrees. The perpetrators seem to be using the restaurant to release some kind of toxin, but we've not been able to prove any connection between this and other recent events. Reports of terrorist activity amount to nothing more than speculation. The Skyline blast is just the latest symptom of the city's rising crime rate. The number of deaths by unnatural causes, including murder, accidents, and suicide, has quadrupled over the last week. Police have taken 2 individuals found in the area into custody for questioning. Reports suggest they also meet the descriptions of suspects thought to be involved in the prior shooting incident. With so few leads, there are no projections for a quick resolution to the investigation. The whole department is feeling the pressure. After our tragic loss yesterday and the recent crime wave, the department is spread so thin the work is barely manageable. Tempora nos et This must be the name of the ending. Resurgam. See if you know anybody. Hot dog vendor. Brian Del Rizzo. Did not die, but it sounds like they were looking at me and Jessica as suspects. Hooded Stranger, Raymond Luxury Yacht. It's a hell of a last name. Okay, while that's going, I'm gonna see if I can peek at the walkthrough and see. The cardboard box, blah blah blah, final confrontation. Okay, so it sounds like I did basically what this walkthrough person in the walkthrough did. Let's see here. It's really hard to find anything about the other endings here. I'm gonna see if I can just pull up something. Vicarious Visions. Piece of shit game. He's just closing out. Hold on, let me. Common DOS thing. Let me just get this going with the epilepsy mouse cursor. And I'll see if I can find See if I can find another person's walkthrough where they did do something different. Trying to... God, I hate YouTube. Playlist. And then we'll see about checking out. Well, this person in their playthrough got Resurgam too. Hold on. There it is. I think this guy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the Hippolito Pichardo. I remember seeing him stream a while back. Maybe he's taking a break. Was he able to get? Let me see. I'm just skimming through what's.
Isn't the pager? A pager would be white.
Tim.
What? Who's doing that? Oh, there we go.
The doors open. That's right. With the right rooftop.
What did he
do? At the
do?
Skyline restaurant, you're immediately entranced by the magnificent view. Everything can be seen from up here. Biosphere 3.
Oh. That's when the goons came after him. Because this guy's ending, Hippolito's. He met with Joe TV, so I guess. What did he do?
Skyline restaurant marred by explosion.
Hold on.
Supply vehicles that afternoon. As one of the Skyline's primary funders, the...
I thought, It was probably something that I had to do in a prior chapter. Anyway, maybe that's something that I'll check out on my own later, but yeah, it was a what's his name? Maybe I'll just put that in there. Here. There. There, if you want to watch this dude's Joe TV ending. So let's see. I want to try the secret ending now. So sounds like we got the good ending, you know? Got the girl. The newspaper did make it sound like we're prime suspects, which makes sense. We would have been seen at that first shooting, and then here where like a dozen people are dead. Okay, so I'm going to see. I am going to see if we can do this secret thing. I guess it starts out, let's see, straight after escaping from meeting Jessica's pimp. Wait, well, okay, this is the very start. What if I just go to right after? I'm assuming this is right after. We'll see. Okay, my keys were or stolen, right? So I don't have keys right now. I need to go pick them up from the new Arhus.
You take the
Chronicle.
subway to the new Arhus Chronicle.
I'm going to be slightly disappointed if I'm not able to do this. There is a walkthrough for this whole thing, and it seems pretty convoluted. So it's not the drawer. I need to sit down. I need to get my key, I remember. No.
You collect all your loose...
Desk.
A collection of...
Let's just sit down. I need gum.
The month old... After several...
Okay, so I have my key, right? Yes. I need to go to my apartment and click on a picture exactly 6 times. I haven't tried this out. I didn't test this out at all, so I'm not sure if it works. I did look at a smidge of a walkthrough of this on YouTube, so I know that
the door is locked.
That it is a thing.
You walk.
Okay. And hopefully there's none of these weird audio bugs. So I need to click on this 6 times. Wait.
You pick up a copy of Don Quixote and thumb through it.
Oh wait, maybe I just need the...
A narrow bookshelf sits between the closet and hall.
Hold on.
You pick up a copy. You pick up a...
3.
You pick up a...
Because it's not letting me click on this photo. It just... It's clicking on the bookshelf.
You walk out.
That doesn't seem correct, because I did look at exactly where you're supposed to click. It says click on the penny farthing picture on Tim's bookshelf exactly 6 times. Go to Heisenberg Park. Well, no. If it's correct, if there's some dude here. There's not some dude here.
You unlock. You open. You walk up to your apartment.
Okay. Bookshelf.
A narrow bookshelf sits between the closet. A narrow bookshelf.
2.
A narrow
3.
a narrow
4.
a narrow
5.
A narrow bookshelf.
You can just barely see
closet
it
and
doing
hallway
that
doors.
stupid text blast
You
thing
open the door.
in the
You walk out.
in the teal text. So I was right clicking before. I think left click is what I was supposed to do.
You take the subway.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. What?
Tim, it's good to see you again.
You know what's
You're just the person I'm looking for.
You know what's so funny? So I just recently I played because this is the part I checked on the walkthrough to make sure like what I should be doing.
Oh no. Oh well, close enough.
'Cause I've been playing past couple weeks Expedition 33, and it reminds me of that SKA guy.
Never mind. I just want to thank you and give you something. I picked it up just for you.
It's like almost exactly like him. Okay.
As long as you stay on track, there shouldn't be a problem.
I'm also gonna reload.
Seeing you.
I'm also gonna reload the game. Jesus. because again, that's the only way I think I can fix that speedy text issue. But that's step one here. And it says we should have gotten a grappling hook. It seems to be surprisingly light. I've never seen a metal like this before. Okay. At this point, you can return to the last chance bar.
You take the subway to the last.
Okay. Play the pinball machine a couple times until the message "I love the multi-ball."
You climb down the steps and enter the bar.
I even managed to stop the clock message comes up. The message is random, so it can take some time to show up. Tilt. Play the thing on the computer. Maybe I can do better if I can find some way to control the ball. Lost pretty fast. There it is. I love the multi-ball play. I even managed to stop the clock. Now, we need to go back to Jessica's. Next to the... Like, how does someone figure this out? I guess it took someone 20 years. It took people 20 years to figure this thing out. Like, wouldn't you just have to find a way to get into the code?
You take the sub...
Or someone's just like super into this game. Okay. Next to the... I see it!
A rickety...
Broken watch. Could decompile it. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go on all these crusty old things, because otherwise... It's like dedicating your life trying to figure out all this mess. I really don't see what use it is to me. Maybe I can get it fixed. Okay, play the game until the date, but don't get any subway tokens so you'll be late. And Jessica will unfortunately be caught up in the assassination attempt. Oh, so that's what the alternate ending is. It's so far back, it's in chapter 2. If I didn't have those subway tokens, I would have been late to my date. We never would have had the date, and she'd be dead. Just played a ton. I mean, I do like the game. I don't like it that much. That I'd be spending years trying to figure out secrets. Okay. Play the game until the date. So I'm just gonna pull up the walkthrough. Where is the date? Murder scene. Oh man, now I'm thinking about...
You take the...
Thinking about that alternate ending. I wonder if it's just 2. Jessica lives, Jessica dies. It shouldn't take us too long. I don't think I can blast past these walking animations though.
The green file cabinet.
I'm just going straight off the walkthrough to progress to the...
Dust swirl.
It's a story about the global... Oh man. Shouldn't take too long to get to the date part. Right? Let's actually hold on. Is it even in chapter 2? Is it chapter 3? Where the hell's... Where's the date? No, hold on. Restaurant. That's in chapter 3. Let's see, I just want to make sure I'm doing this like really correctly. Play the game until the date, but don't get any subway tokens, so you'll be late. Jessica will be deadsies. Okay, and I'm gonna turn the sound effects down all the way, because going through this speed running, I do not want any of these weird audio crashes. Is there like any way I could hold on, let me go back to the options. Can I speed this up? Make him walk faster? No. Well, at least we got the music. It should go pretty quick though. Hopefully. Oh great, so I can skip past those cutscenes. Just I can't skip the walking animations. Talk to this Sergeant and Barbarelli. If I remember right, Barbarelli wasn't here. It's really important. And that's because I missed something. My name is Tim Manchin. I'm a friend. Oh yeah, he's not supposed to be in here yet, that's fine. So read the facts about the murder. Yeah, this shouldn't be too awful bad. Got that. Easy, we'll use tape on the paper. Okay. Gotta pick up the paper. Where the hell was it? Okay. I might as well make some saves as I go. Okay. Now we gotta go back to the murder scene. That was the first time I think we got that weird error. Or the crash where Tim showed up on the main menu. Easy peasy. There's my fake badge. Yeah, what the hell are people doing to get 50 hours out of this game? Because right now I just know 2. 2 endings. Jessica lives, Jessica dies. Talk to the forensics person and leave. Oh, you know what? We never got to see. We never got to see one of these people when they're like all mutated. That's a shame. Thanks for your time. Okay, now we're going to the morgue. Going to the morgue. Gonna see some bodies. And let's see. It looks like I have to look at the janitor's cart first before digging through the trash outside. Maybe they do them all. Yeah, game's pretty obscure though, and if anyone's relying a bit on the walkthrough, they're gonna get the good ending. It looks like the only thing causing you to get the bad ending is to not have enough subway tokens, and you don't go to your date on time. Let's see. Look at the cart. Talk to cart. Okay, and I think it was at the end of chapter 3 is the date. And we did get the picture right? Yeah. So this shouldn't take too awful long. "70 professional voice actors." Or regular actors. Yeah, speaking of which, yeah, the 70 actors, that includes like just those people sitting on the subway? Doing nothing? Wait, what? Ooh, ah. Need a lift. The depressing atmosphere in this room does. Wait. You know, maybe the speedy text is a godsend here. Help me get through things a bit quicker. Okay, talk to this guy for a bit, and then he'll be deadsies. And after this, I go back to the new Arhus Chronicle, and well, it says I go back there to get the key to my apartment, but I already have that. It says I'll automatically head home and sleep, so I wonder if I just automatically go home after this. So the secret in the game, I guess, is back here at the morgue. The developer is in one of these morgue drawers, and he'll talk to us unless we screw up. So I'm hoping I don't screw up. Trying to get through this as quick as I can. I don't think it'll take much more than half an hour to get through this. Actually, hold on. Do I just go back? Head back through, look at the mortician's body. Ew, gross. I get the UV goggles. Speedy text. Okay, so I do go here, and now chapter 3. Go ahead and save. Okay, let's see. 3, I think it looks to be... It actually is a pretty long chapter. I want to look back to the walkthrough for the secret here. Okay. The watch. Play the game until the date. Don't get any subway tokens, so you'll be late. I hope I didn't get a bunch more. I'm running low, is what it says. So that's good. Bid phone. Skipping. Look at the newspaper. Pager. Do I have a... Where is the page? Do I already have it? I already have it. Open the drawers. Get a bag, right? Time to go. Yeah, really cruising along without all those crashes. Goggles. Oh, thank you for the ball. Get that meat chunk. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we're just trying to go through the game. Going through the game and trying to figure out this crusty old secret that was figured out after 20 years. So this is post-game. Guess I gotta look. It's gross. We got the speedy text bug, which actually helps us get through everything faster. Look at the subway and run low. Leave the alleyway, continue. I do not want extra subway tokens. Because that's part of the bad ending path. Okay, back to the police station. Skipping. Alright, now with Barbarelli, since I taped up that message, he should be here. The first time I did this, I think he wasn't there, because I didn't realize he had to tape up the message next to his garbage can. Okay, good. What am I doing? Talk to him about everything, then show him the note. Busy. How's your social life? Take this. Blackmail. You know, I almost felt a little bit bad for not having a second game lined up for the stream, because I thought I'd get through this pretty quick. But kind of nice it'll actually take up about a regular amount of stream time. Usually stick around about 4 hours. Thought I had sulfuric acid. Is that what this is? Yeah. There's nobody here, so use the pen and paper. Okay. Oh, wait. And you gotta tape it up there, right? Video games. Alright, now back to the new Arhus Chronicle. Hey, we're going through this pretty quick. Pretty quick. Which I'm glad. Because I didn't really get a good look at the secrets walkthrough before attempting it. I thought it was all in Chapter 2. Not that you'd have to do a little bit and then play through a full 2 chapters. There's Dave messing around. We turned off the voices because crashes. Occasional crashes. Okay, looks like we're good here. Well, I hope me figuring out how to fix or avoid the crashes helps, like, the one other person who's having the issue plays this in a couple years. Okay. Lay down another save. Back to Last Chance Bar. Get the pamphlet. And I will have to reload the game soon to slow down the text. Do I not have it? Should be a... Or actually, hold on. The pamphlet. New Arhus Chronicle. Okay, that's what that allows me to do. Is finish the article. And I get a page from the guy, the forensic guy. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, article finished. Did I just get fired? I think that's what happened. Saving. Okay, and then I'm just gonna really quickly restart the game. Alright. So back to the police department. And then after I'm finished there,
You take the subway.
I'll get the page from Jessica. We should go to the revolving restaurant, and she should be dead. And this will be new. New content.
You walk down.
Because when I played through, and to be fair, I think I did have to get the.
You must.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make sure to turn off the.
We have found
audio
bodies
again.
that have. Hard to say. Well, other than he. Funny you. The new Arhus Chronicles. Oh yes, this building is not. My. I understand. I'll call you when I.
Okay. Yeah. Turning that down. What was I saying? The thing about the subway tokens. I only found those tokens because of the walkthrough. If I would have found a way, I guess, to move forward here, I probably would have gotten the bad ending. But I cheated. I got the tiniest hint about getting the subway tokens. Okay. So we go there. I should be late because of no tokens. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm late because of no tokens, because that's what we need. Damn, I'm out of tokens. I'll need to pick up some more at the downtown station. Okay. So this is part of the secret shit. Man in trench coat. Look at man in trench coat. Hey, what the? Actually, hold on. No. No, hold on. Ew! I think she's under that pile of goop. No, hold on. Because actually for this, I don't think this is new, but the goop pile was. Don't get the subway tokens, you'll be late.
They say dreams are disjointed thoughts, fragments of ideas accumulated from the day. So why are mine so linear? It seems like every time I get physically harmed, I revert back to those visions.
Hold on. And here.
An officer stands with a watchful eye, keeping bystanders from disturbing the crime scene.
This is just goop?
A police officer stands near the... A broken form lies hidden underneath the plastic cover.
Move cover. The cops wouldn't let me do that.
I'm sorry, I can't let you in.
What do I say? Look, my girlfriend's in there.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Now you're gonna let me
You
look
slide
under?
over the plastic cover and see a woman's frame. It takes a few seconds for you to realize who it is.
Goop. Acting. Okay. Well, we'll skip past that. Some RE stuff. Wait, hold on. Is game... Damn it, are you doing this to me again, game? Are you doing this to me again, game? God damn it. No fun allowed. No fun allowed with DOSBox. Now, what was it? 6? Hold on. I want to see something here. Play the game until the date. Don't get any subway tokens. You'll be late. She'll be under the sheet at the restaurant. Turn down that volume. It doesn't say look under the sheet, which is what progresses the game, it looks like. So now I'm here. It says going down. Now I'm going to save. Thing is, I do want the sound effects for these new parts. Part of the subway that's never accessed any other time. Hooded stranger's here. Give him the watch and he thanks you.
His features are obscured by a dark hood.
Give him this broken ass watch. Hands appear to be stuck at 5 to midnight. Or maybe it's just automatically given. Perhaps he knows something about the crime scene.
And who might you be?
The name's Tim Machin. What exactly are you doing?
Me? I'm just watching.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Well, I seem to have lost track of time. You really must be going.
God, that shit sound effect. Okay, now can I give you this broken ass watch? I don't have much use for this anyway. Maybe you'd keep better time with this. You'd have to fix it though. Maybe I should keep it after all.
No, that's quite all right. It's just perfect the way it is. I can't thank you enough.
Okay. Let's see, stranger's here, doesn't know who Tim is. Give him the watch and he thanks you. Failure to do this removes the grappling hook from your inventory. As it seems, the hooded stranger has a Tim Machin. Sorry, a time machine. Is that what his name is? It's just time machine without the E's? Okay. I do still have the grappling hook. Okay, so I'm gonna save over that. Do I guess
The
leave?
seemingly harmless metal. The cobblestone floor decays with every falling footstep. The cobblestone.
Exit subway. Once you've played as far as Noxytech, head back outside the Chronicle. Okay, so I'll turn sound effects back down. So I've got to find a rope. So I've played as far as Noxytech. Where was that again? So this is the end of chapter 3. Noxytech is not too awful far into chapter 4. Can't let you in. My girlfriend's in there. See what I can do. Look at my girlfriend's guts. Let's just watch this bad acting one more time. And here we go. I mean, is the game just... Because I turned down the volume, man. I turned down the volume. I wonder if the game is just bugged because it's like... Now it's got all this secret shit that I'm doing on top of the regular part of the game. Because this is one of those bugs where I can't just hit escape and go back to the menu. It's not one of those weird ones. Hold on, what's going on here? Or I wonder if I'm just... When did I save? Did I save after I came back from that? I'll know if I don't have... grappling hook anymore. That'll piss me off if I can't even get through this because it crashes. Was it 6? Okay, we're here. I already gave away. Jump onto subway tracks. I do know the volume is still
The way
on.
things have been going in this city, you might as well just be another corpse in the city morgue. But you decide it's not your time just yet. The way...
Okay. How am I supposed to do that?
Each mark on the wall is a record of some thrill seeker managing to cross to the other side without coming into contact with a high voltage wire.
Subway map. Low voltage usually. Well, this is the future. I think before we just walked...
You take the subway.
We just walked right back up. Is there any way I can, like, not see the guts?
I'm sorry, I can't let you in.
I'm with the press.
Only after the forensics are done.
Okay. I'm hoping we can get past this. I've never had this kind of bug before, where even turning down the volume doesn't get us past, but we can try that resume current game thing. Maybe we'll just get lucky. But when's that ever happened? can't even click past this, which is weird, because you can usually click past. I wonder if it's frozen like... Is it not frozen here? Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Jessica? Jessica! Is that her name? You were told she was going to be carried off. Weren't you listening? No, I don't recall. You did seem like you were close in a daze. Or you were in a daze, blah, blah, blah. Jessica, she can't be dead. Why? Sorry, sir. If there's anything I can do, will you be my girlfriend? I've got to make this right. She didn't need to die. I know this is hard, but I need you to... I only just met her. How can this happen? I really need you to come downtown. Make all this as quick as possible. Good. We got lucky there. Saving. Okay. It's our main man, Jim. Shouldn't be too much longer. I think I said about half an hour ago. It'd take about half an hour to get to here. Or through the secret. We're just a smidge away from that Noxytech area. Is time machine. Whoa. Let's see. We already looked at the monitor, right? We already got the acid. Might as well just one more time. Good luck. And then Primax. With the repairman. The walkthrough here says after Primax we talked to Jessica, but she is goop. She is currently goop. Oh, it says I gotta talk with the police officer outside. Do I? Do I really give a shit? What are you doing? Okay, they got the toolkit. Where's... Got the ID card. Wait, no, I don't want to... Hey, Alexa. Where in the world is Yum Dog? We never got the dog. Unfortunately. Maybe that's another ending. What if I just walk off with this guy's toolbox? I wonder if that was an option. Like, what if I use the toolbox and it's got the... like a flashlight in there that I could have used. At the revolving restaurant to get in the air duct. Multi-outcome game. Yeah, I couldn't find anything on like what the multiple endings were. desk, look at the memo. Happy hour number 13. I'm just happy we got a full stream left out of this thing. And hoping we'll be able to get through this secret. Thankfully there's a walkthrough for that. And we've been sticking to it so far, finding some new stuff. I need to get the wire cutters too. Wait, hold on, let me go back. So I think, what's his name, talks to me immediately after this. Joe TV. Spool wire, get wire cutter. Now we can go back here. Three, 5, 3, 6. Wait. Got it. Borrows the statue as a memento. Well, the guy who owns this thing's dead anyway. Award. What's this? Pyramid? Small gold pyramid? Money. Wait. And then it just automatically takes me back there again, and then Joe TV. Walkthrough says I'll get another page from Jessica. I don't think so. Call it a hunch. Okay. Save over 8 and see Noxytech imports. Okay, the walkthrough for the secret says once you've played as far as Noxytech, head back outside the Chronicle. Do I have to go to Noxytech though? This is very cheeky as Tim no longer works here and has no reason to come back. Clicking on a shadow near... Let's just see. Oh, damn it. It's got the... Hold on. Speedy text bug. I'm surprised I didn't, I have everything here, right? I'm surprised I've never saved the game accidentally from the menu.
You take this.
It says click on a shadow near Hallmax's car.
Hallmax.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here just yet. Yeah. Very cheeky. Once you've played as far as Noxytech, I guess they should have been a bit more clear. I'm just gonna reload that. I think I've got to get past Noxytech. Yeah, because it says clicking on blah blah blah. Tim mentions the shadow appears to move the next time you go inside Noxytech. The rope has appeared. Implying I gotta go the first time. Now this is... I think this is the...
You take the...
Yeah, I remember getting frustrated. Do I have my beer? I need my beer. Gotta give the beer to this guy so he goes away or something.
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking. Okay, and then I have to make sure to turn the volume down all the way. Save that. Not a single pastry shop. And not even a second set of clothes for Tim. Or the same thing. Oh, damn it. Did it go back to speedy text again? I think it was hydrochloric acid, right? We had to do this shit so many times, I think I remember what it was. Versus red, yeah, it's speedy text. Ugh. I mean, it can help when you're trying to speed through the game. Okay. I think that's all we do, right? Oh, we shouldn't crash because I turned the volume all the way down. It's an audio bug. I never see anyone else having these audio bugs that I have. I wonder if it's just my dumbass trying to run this stuff on Windows 11. God, oh, this guy talks so much. It was the sound effects. I had the same issue in Tex Murphy 5, but in Tex Murphy 5, turning down the volume still caused the audio files to load. Here, turning down the volume all the way prevents the audio files from loading. Because in Tex Murphy 5, I think I had to actually go into the folder and remove all the audio files. God, this guy, man. This guy. A lot of words. I'm really hoping we can find that shadow that it's talking about in the secret. Still be loaded into memory. Yeah, I'm wondering if it was just something set up in this game where it does like a if-else thing. Like if the volume's set at nothing, don't load the file. Which means it'd probably be pretty inefficient in the code. It's like every time a file, audio file is about to play, the game's like, are you sure we should be loading that? But it must be set up like that. Which is good because this game, I haven't found the actual audio files there. I think it's one of those where the audio is embedded in other larger files. So I'm going to save over one. And now let's see if we can go back. Please let there be a shadow. Red car. See, it says like click on the shadow. It's not talking about haze by radar dish, is it? It says head back to outside the chronicle. This is very cheeky, blah blah blah. Clicking on a shadow near... This is Hall Mag's car. Shadow near? Like how near? The haze? Like, how near? There is a walkthrough of this part on YouTube. I could see, like, exactly where, but that'd probably be pretty disheartening if I see that there's, like, a big-ass shadow and it's not popping up for me. Clicking on a shadow near Hall Mags' car, Tim mentions the shadows appear to move. No, don't go through the revolving door! Wait. Was I supposed to go here earlier and get fired? Let's go back, I guess. I'm assuming it's like very visible. Let me pull this up. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, hold on. It says something here in the walkthrough. Okay, it says go to Noxytech, leave the warehouse. New Arhus Chronicle. Click on this bit of shadow that doesn't exist. Shit. Click on the bit of shadow. It doesn't exist for me. Maybe I have to... Maybe I had to do... Maybe I had to go here first. Let me see something. Go back to Noxytech. Is my sound off? Good. Because, yeah, maybe it looks like I only got fired when I went back in the building, but this step here is saying it's kind of cheeky since Tim no longer works here. It's like, okay, if that's the case, why did I get fired immediately when I went in? I think I did things out of order, or like the path is broken because it should be here. There's a shadow that's supposed to be here. Ah, shit. Next time you go inside Noxytech. What is it? And then it's got that goddamn bug, this fucking bug with the fast text. Yeah, something is missing out of this walkthrough here. I have the hypodermic needle, which means I'd have to go back to my 8 save. Talk to that dude again. Shit. Wait, hold on. Congratulations. What the hell is missing? Because this... Let me go back. If I can't figure this out, I may have to abandon ship. And just say screw it. Once you've played as far as Noxytech, the person who put the YouTube video up of this, they didn't do it like, I don't think, start to finish. So there's certain parts that are missing here, where I can't just like follow it one to one. Wow, what a pain in the ass. If the shadow's not here this time, I'm gonna go back to save 8. It's not here. Okay, I don't have... I don't have the needle there, so it means I didn't talk to the guy yet. Yeah, the walkthrough implies that you just proceed as normal, and then this shadow appears, and that is not the case. I'm gonna be pissed having to talk to this. Like, do I even have to talk to the old guy? Maybe I don't even have to talk to him. Hold on, let me go back to the... Hold on. Step 3, the rope. All it shows... Wait, hold on. Should probably give the... First, I'll give the beer to the bum. I don't know if he rats me out if I don't give it to him. I think I already gave it to him. Okay. Okay, we got that. Wire cutters. Red. Yellow. Green. Blue. The walkthrough here shows not even talking with the guy. The walkthrough shows like here. Just here. So maybe talking with that guy progressed the game past where the shadow is. Cross my fingers. It's not here. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go in the new Arhus Chronicle. I did everything according to what this thing is saying. I have the grappling hook. I gave him the watch, the step 3, the rope, literally just starts out in that warehouse. No idea why, when I go back to the Chronicle, the shadow is not there. It's this. Here, there should be a shadow. Like, do I go in? Do I go back out? Why isn't the shadow popping up for me? Because it's like right in the middle of this walkthrough for this secret. Maybe I wasn't supposed to talk to the receptionist and go in. Still ain't there. Like, shit, do I just need to go a little further? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining me in my adventure game frustration. Trying to work on some secret that's available. This walkthrough. Greetings from Norway. Well, welcome on in. Time is it over there? Midnight? Had some guy from work, I think, recently retired to Norway. God, I wonder why this is missing. Yeah, so what's missing? There should be this bit of shadow right here. 3 p.m. where I'm at. So I'm gonna... That's frustrating. That I'm stuck like right in the middle. Hold on. Where is it? I wonder if someone else wrote a walkthrough for this that... Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I could just type in shadow. It's not moving. It doesn't... Yeah, and try looking up information about these crusty ass old games. There's like nothing other than this one forum, an RPG Codex, that's talking about this. Let me go back here. Let me go back. I'm gonna go to the previous page. The game was pretty cool. Yeah, I finished it, and this is post-game, trying to figure out, there was a secret on accessing an interview or something like that with one of the developers in the game. So there's like very specific steps that you gotta take in order for him to show up. And I'm missing something that gets some shadow to appear here. Right in front of that car. Yeah, I mean, I will see if I can solve this. If not, I'll just have to move on. But I thought it'd be something interesting to try out. ended up getting the good ending in the game. Game likes to say there's 70. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? In the same forum, it does show the errors that I came across, where the guy would... the audio files break, and that allows my character to roam around on the main menu. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're talking about the watch. That we gave away. It says the sulfuric acid has no use in the game. Broken watch. Let's see. Where is it here? Okay, I'm still on this forum checking things out. What is it? Talking about sulfuric acid. Okay, this guy says it's solved, but it's... not. For me. It's not for me because the... like, what do I do here? So it says... I could just go through... through the parts here of chapter 4 to get us to Noxytech. Hold on, let's see. Once you've played as far as Noxytech, head back to outside the Chronicle. Going to the morgue and... oh, so yeah, because I need... what I need, I have this grappling hook. Ugh, seems to be surprisingly light. Using the grappling hook or rope. I need the rope. Ugh. I know he's walking there. There's this bug too where the text goes lightning quick. It says next time you go to Noxytech the rope has appeared. Well, that ain't true. Mask factory. Okay, I'm looking. Because this guy's going back inside. We didn't look at his shadow, so I assume this isn't going to change one bit. So what's supposed to happen? There's supposed to be a coil of rope here. Unfortunately, this walkthrough, I mean, I appreciate them trying to help, but I am following what they're saying, and it's not getting me anywhere. There is supposed to be a shadow right here. I know. I'm looking at it on the YouTube video. I've followed, I think, everything they've said to do. So there's something. There's something between the end of chapter 3 and here that probably needs to happen. Go back outside the chronicle. Clicking on the shadow. Like, what? What's causing it not to appear? I hate having to give up, but man, see, car, Chronicles, that's one thing, like trying to figure out secrets for these crusty old games, man. No need to turn off narration. Oh, it looks like this forum too probably figured out what I already figured out with the audio. I just didn't bother reading everything. Get through these without skipping narration. This is... I just don't think I can do it. Let me see if I can't. Unfortunately, Alexa, I think I think I'll probably have to just give up. 'Cause I can't. I don't know. I'm following what the walkthrough says. The walkthrough just leaves this massive gap. It says I gotta give this guy with the hood a watch. And we did that. That was a secret area. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. The very next thing in the walkthrough says, once you've played as far as Noxytech, head back to outside the Chronicle. So we got to Noxytech. I looked at the video. The video just shows the guy inside the warehouse. Shows him leaving. Shows him going right back here. And says there's a shadow. I can see it in the YouTube video. It's a shadow right here. In this part that's lit up. And it ain't there. It ain't there. So what am I supposed to do? There's this huge gap, apparently, in the walkthrough, where it makes it seem like I'm just supposed to progress through the game as normal. Well, clearly what they did in order to get the shadow to show up, they did something else in some other order, clicked on something, to get it to show up. Yeah, it's just a missing part of the walkthrough. Let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna go back. What do we got? Where the hell am I? I'm just gonna go back. this is where we gave the guy the watch. We did give him the watch. All it says is give him the watch. Now it doesn't say, you know, anything else. It doesn't say click on anything, you know, click on the sign, click on whatever. I don't know what the person who figured out this secret clicked on. Because it may have been, like, shit, I don't know, maybe they clicked on the garbage bin 3 times. So I can go back out here. Back here. Like, did the person talk to the officer first? Or did they look right at the body? Can't let you in. Did the person say I'm with the press first? Or all right? Like, something is clearly missing. And let's see if it just bugs out. Did the person see this stupid shit? Let's see if it bugs out. Don't bug out, please. You know, I just gotta say that's it. That's it. That's it for me. I can't figure this shit out. The person who put together... Here's what I'll do. Here it is. There it is. There's the actual YouTube video with, you could see the developer popping up.
Well, considering it's been hell since day one, a lot. There's been so many different elements which has been needed to put it never took place.
Yeah. I never bothered to get it set up to where the in OBS to get my browser to be all pretty in the box there, so I'm not going to show it, but I did give it my best shot. There's clearly something missing from that walkthrough that gets that shadow to appear. And unless I see that person's entire walkthrough and not just little snippets, I'm not going to know what was missed. Because in that walkthrough, clearly something was important that person did that didn't make it into the walkthrough. It said give the watch to that guy with the hood. And then after you get to Noxytech, head back. That's what I did. Shadow's not there. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, someone else figured it out. I wonder if anyone else was able to follow that walkthrough and come up with the same results. If not, well, at least there's one YouTube video that exists. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I was thinking SOS, or I think it's called in Japan Septentrion. It's like a Titanic sort of thing. It's made by the same people that made the Super Nintendo Clock Tower game, Human. Game keeps crashing, gap in the walkthrough. Yeah, someone figured it out. It's there in the YouTube video. But yeah, time to move on. You know, I did beat the game. This is extra secret stuff on the side, so I don't feel too awful bad about not being able to see it. I mean, pretty much sounds like everybody up till when this thing was published here, was it 2020? 2021, this person put the YouTube video up. So what, 25 years people couldn't figure this thing out? Yeah, it'll be 0 sleepless nights. I don't know, I thought overall the game was pretty solid. I just started getting frustrated in chapters 3 and 4, where I had to rely a lot more on getting hints. Chapters 1 and 2 were really smooth. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Cause I'd never seen anyone play this before. It is good looking through that forum and realizing like, oh, like other people were also getting that weird bug with Tim walking on the screen. Let me see actually before I go. Let me see. Let's see, chapter 4. Let me see if I can trigger that to happen again. One more for the road, huh? But yeah, I think we will do that SOS game. It sounds interesting. Sounds like you got 1 hour to complete the game. You got kind of unlimited lives, but every time you die or whatever, it shaves 5 minutes off your time. Yes.
The door opens with a mindless swish when you approach.
Take us home, Tim. Take us home. What a piece of shit. And the game was interesting enough. I will say this, like, maybe sometime in the future, a couple of years down the road, maybe I would play the game again. I guess that's the real sign of whether a game's good. Would you ever play this again? Like like if you could just throw your memory down the trash, would you actually play this game? Where is he now? He's in the real world. Tim went back. He's with us now. He's long gone. He's off on the left there. Probably in my room. What an ending. Anyway, I do have a pretty long weekend starting on Wednesday, so I do plan on being back on Wednesday. We'll do SOS if I can get the Mister working. If I can't, I guess we'll find alternative ways to get things working. I gotta take off. I'm kind of late for something now. No raiding today, but yeah, thanks for crit, you got me right at the end. Thanks for the raid though. I guess I can pass on the raid. Whoopsie. You got me right at the very end. We did finish Synnergist. I'd been working here the past bit over an hour trying to get the secret, not secret ending, but there was a secret within the game. Tried to get that all worked out, but the walkthrough just it wasn't complete enough where I could follow it through to the end. But yeah, it was a good game. You know, we were just wrapping up with a final crash with Tim here. He walked off the screen. Usually he doesn't walk off the stream without crashing the game. I guess I could do one final Tim crash before we say goodbye. Also, you know what, I got through enough of the secret walkthrough to realize that his name is Tim Matchin. And the game says, well, he's actually just Time Machine.
The circular...
That's what his name's based on. A parting Tim crash. A sea of white pants. It's very consistent.
The door opens.
Wait. Hold on.
Let me see.
No, it's not consistent. Hold on. Wait, are you
There is no on-off.
Go away, lady. Weird. Wait. Time Machine Tim. Come on, Tim. You have to at least give us that.
The security guard.
Let me see your ID.
Let me close it and bring it back. Sometimes the game is sometimes the game's nice. I think what I did was first I loaded. Yeah, how dare you work game after all the crap you gave me for so long. Come on, Tim.
The door opens with a mindless swish.
Come on, Tim.
A holograph.
Let me just go back to it. We're not leaving until this thing explodes.
You decide.
I wonder what triggers it then. It's supposed to be the audio crashing.
The door opens.
Like right
the
there.
The security guard.
No.
Let me see your...
Strange. It's like it only had one good crash left. I'm gonna be sad now.
Let me see your ID.
I think what it was is... Yeah, the game gives me the exact opposite of what I want. Disheartening finale. We had a really good one, though. I wonder if we can get the one, I had the one in the alley here. Was it this? Because we had another one here when you're tugging on your tube. He used to crash here.
Squeeze.
It crashed there. I don't think it crashed. No. It used to crash there all the time. You'd know because the worm would stop wiggling. Bum 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 bum. What about here? Where's this getting me?
You walk.
I have to see it again. It's funny, but that happened so many times during the second stream. Fix the crashes by winning. And we got the good ending,
You
too.
open the door.
I'm very, very proud of myself. Wait. Alright, sound is on. It's all good. Can we go back to the murder scene?
You take...
Every year the urban...
Skipping by. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because I know two big areas where the crashes occurred. One here where you're tugging your tube, and that wasn't a big deal because the tube wasn't used for anything.
You enter the alley.
Yeah, watch when shadow appears. No, the shadow only appears if you do like all sorts of weird things first.
You squeeze.
It still gives me that stupid fart. That fart is just like, well, there would have been a crash here. But you got lucky. How strange. I wonder if this happened on computers, back in the mid to late 90s.
The door opens.
Because I'm not having the same issue. Just open a window.
The repairman.
How weird. What was I at, 24? What did I load before, 23?
The security.
Let me see.
Ah, screw it. Screw it.
There is no.
I almost thought it busted, but what happens is if you try to go to the menu, it'll just queue it up, and you'll go to the menu after whatever.
The security guard.
No.
Let me see your.
No crashes. Anyway, I did finish the game. Good ending. Jessica survived. I guess the bad ending, she's deadsies. Alright, I'll catch you later, Alexa. But yeah, I did my best trying to get the, secret to pop up. Just no luck. So let's see here. But yeah, thanks for the raid though, Crit. You got me like 20 seconds before I was about to leave. And then the game stopped crashing. You should have just been here during all the crashes. Probably would have prevented everything. Oh. No. Oh, who's doing what? Maybe I'll just go. Kinda have to go. Actually, I had a Father's Day thing I gotta go to for dinner here. But yeah, I will be around on Wednesday. Gonna do SOS for the SE Super Nintendo. It's kind of like a Titanic thing, surviving the Titanic, but not called the Titanic. Yeah, happy Father's Day, everyone. I will be back Wednesday for my long weekend, so probably playing a couple days, Wednesday through Sunday. Okay, I'll see y'all then. Thanks for putting up with all my bugs. I'm really happy we got through the game though. It was a pretty good one. Alright, see you later.